The Small Business Reorganization Act is the best bankruptcy legislation that Congress has enacted in the last 40 years. And when I say best, that's what I mean. There may have been some other bankruptcy legislation that was more important, but this was clearly the best. It was the best because with the SBRA, as it's known, Congress gave us Subchapter V of Chapter 11, and here's why that's important. Ordinary Chapter 11 is simply too expensive, too drawn out, too complex for a small business that needs to reorganize. As a result, small businesses just liquidate. Creditors lose in the process. With the SBRA and Subchapter V, Congress gave us a truncated, slimmed down, speedy, inexpensive method for small companies to reorganize in Chapter 11. Now, as a little bit more background, let's look at Chapter 11 and one of its important features. Namely, when the new Chapter 11 was enacted in 1978, Congress decided that no more would debts owed by Chapter 11 debtors be declared non-dischargeable. That's because under the old Bankruptcy Act, creditors with a non-dischargeable debt could simply blow up an entire Chapter 11 case, kill the debtor, and hurt the other creditors in the process. So back in 1978, Congress decided that in Chapter 11, essentially all debts will be dischargeable. Now that's what we all assumed would be true with Subchapter V, but then suddenly, in June of this year, the Fourth Circuit gave us a decision and held that a debt that would be non-dischargeable against an individual is also non-dischargeable for a corporation that is in Chapter 11. And this is very bad news in the Fourth Circuit for small businesses hoping to reorganize. But wait, there's hope on the horizon, because early this month, bankruptcy judge Judge Gargotta from San Antonio, Texas, took on that Cleary packaging decision from the Fourth Circuit, and he refuted it line by line, point by point. And on the bottom line, in this decision by Judge Gargotta, he told us that indeed the same rules apply with regard to non-dischargeability in Subchapter V as would be true in ordinary Chapter 11. In other words, small companies under the SBRA also do not have to confront non-dischargeable debts. As one would expect, this decision by Judge Gargotta is on appeal to a district court in Texas, and I suspect one way or the other, it's going to go to the Fifth Circuit. And when that happens, well, the Fifth Circuit is either going to agree with the Fourth, or we're going to have a split of circuits, giving us the possibility of having the Supreme Court break the tie vote. I am Bill Rochelle, the Editor-at-Large for American Bankruptcy Institute. I will return next week with something interesting from the world of bankruptcy. Until then, be well, stay safe, good day.